in a country where anyone from anywhere can achieve anything, where hard work gets you a great life in a beautiful home, on a safe street, protected by brave troops under a proud flag. Canada first. Let's bring it home.
Thank you. We'll now take questions from the floor. If you can identify your name and outlet.
Good morning, Mr. Poilievre. Bill Curry from the Globe and Mail. Yesterday there was a report saying that you'd had a conversation with the Ontario Premier, Doug Ford, to congratulate him on his win, and that you reportedly asked him for his support during the campaign, which he supposedly did not accept or was not willing to do that. So what is your version of that conversation? Why did it take nearly 3 weeks to congratulate him on his win? And why is it that we so rarely hear either of you say very nice things about each other?
Well, the report is not accurate. I did speak to the Premier, as I do with all Premiers whenever they want to talk, and we talk about bringing home jobs to Canada, supporting the Ring of Fire, cutting taxes, unleashing our production, and reversing the lost Liberal decade of the last 9 years. And I'll be working with Premier Ford and all premiers across this country to bring home the country that we knew and still love, a country where hard work will get people a great life in a safe community, living in a beautiful home under our beautiful flag. Thank you. Thank you.
Rahim Ahmed, National Post. I guess welcome home to Nepean. I know your riding used to cut into the area before it was redistricted. Yeah. So speaking of homecomings, Mark Carney was in Edmonton yesterday to meet with Danielle Smith. Shortly after the meeting, Smith put out a list of demands for the next Prime Minister, including, among other things, ending the prohibition on single-use plastics. She said if these demands were not met within 6 months of the new mandate, there would be a national unity crisis. Are you willing to commit right now to meeting the demands that that Premier Smith has enumerated?
I think Premier Smith's demands are very reasonable. You'll have to see the rest of our platform roll out in due course, but she was making clear that Mark Carney's using weasel words. He's pretending that he suddenly, 30 days before an election, changed his entire radical, net zero, keep it in the ground ideology. Mr. Carney, I can't even believe he would have the audacity to show up in Edmonton. He opposed the Northern Gateway Pipeline in a committee testimony while his company was buying pipelines in the Middle East. That pipeline would have created jobs for Edmontonians. It would have been a boom for northern Alberta. And all of the money that would have rushed into Edmonton would have created opportunities. And he opposed it. It's on the record. He supports carbon taxes in Canada while he invests in American coal. Yesterday, his environment minister confirmed that the energy cap will stay in place if the Liberals are in office. So, you know, despite the fact that they're trying to put on this mask last minute before the election, make no mistake, a fourth Liberal term will be exactly like the previous three. It has been the lost Liberal decade. And do we want, this is the question Canadians are going to have to answer, do we want a fourth term of Liberals who block resources, tax our people, drive up our costs, unleash crime in our community, and make us weak and defenseless facing the Americans? Or do we want to put Canada first for a change by axing taxes, unleashing our resources, building homes, locking up criminals, rebuilding our military, standing up to the Americans, and putting Canada first?
I got to tell you, it was perfect. Perfect. Everything, down to the last minute details.